Yep. Whenever anybody hears that I know Russian or am learning it, it always sparks a conversation, just because it is so unusual. Most people learn Spanish, French, or German, but Russian? It is something special. However, that is far from the only reason that I love Russian. The language itself, with its flowing words and flexible sentence structures, have inspired some of the greatest and most poetic works of literature ever written and harmonious music ever composed. My first exposure to the Russian language was a 2 week experience here at Lesnoye Ozera. Coming in my first time, I couldn't imagine the fun I would have or the food I would eat, like kasha potatoes, carrots, meats, and also more kasha. Jokes aside, the people I met and the things that I did pulled me into the language and the culture of the Russian speaking people. I wanted to be here at Lesnoye Ozera, learning Russian. Those 2 weeks were so much fun, I wanted more Lesnoye Ozera and Russian in my summer. The next year, I signed up for 4 weeks, a full high school credit session. It was this month of Russian immersion that, above all, made me really want to learn Russian. That year, I met more amazing people and made friends who are here to this day, also due to my last year's 2 weeks of Russian experience, as well as hardworking and dedicated teachers. I thrived in the classroom. Since that year was so great, I came back 2 more times, leading to this year, my fourth year at Lesnoye Ozera. Every year I would see my old friends and also make new ones. And friends here are special. It says something that you can spend an entire month living together and not drive each other crazy. The incredible part of this camp is that while we are having a blast with our friends, we are, whether we know it or not, learning Russian all the time and everywhere. I feel as though I've made leaps and bounds when it comes to speaking the language, and I have made just as much progress in becoming culturally aware. Even if you never plan on taking up Russian after your days at Lesnoye Ozera, there are still valuable things that Lesnoye Ozera teaches you, such as responsibility, maturity, time management, financial management, should I spend $1 on gummy bears or 2 on chocolate, how to eat everything that's on your plate, and how to take a fast shower. These are all qualities that I feel invaluable to being independent. And specifically for myself, the non-judgmental ears and eyes of fellow campers, as well as kind and caring counselors, have helped me break out of a fairly introverted shell in ways I didn't think possible. Lesnoye Ozera has had an unmeasurable positive effect on my life. My 4 years here have been a bit surreal, so with that I gladly say, Happy 50th birthday, Lesnoye Ozera.